Thank you. Nearly invisible, save its dark nose and eye, the white morph Arctic fox blends perfectly into its surroundings during a heavy blizzard, resplendent in its white winter coat in the Arctic's winter of Svalbard. I'm sure I spelt that bad, or pronounced that. Is that right? Svalbard, okay. We have an average of 86. We have Vicky at 92 who can challenge this and will accept the challenge. We have 83 from Fiona, 82 from Tony, 88 from David and 84 from Andrew Campbell. Take it away, Vicky.
Okay, so here we have this animal in a blizzard, and obviously the photographer's out in terrible conditions. For me, the placement of this animal in the frame was just superb. The open mouth, I think, was a real plus. That sort of really added to the story for me. Sitting back a bit further, you can actually get the sense of the shape and the form of the animal. I think my first thought was perhaps the little bit more detail of the animal would have been good, but I think the way it creates more of a diagonal in the frame, the fact that the area down around the below the neck is whited out basically, adds to the diagonal tension of this particular animal. And we've said before that the white around it is totally suitable to the environment that this animal's in. The black nose just draws me in, the closed eye, it's kind of either yawning or the conditions are so bad it's got its eyes closed, but the open mouth I think has really drawn me in to take it to another level, and I encourage people to think about that.
Great, thank you, Vicky. Let's hear from Tony, who's at 82.
Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, look, I'm not convinced it's the right composition, with apologies to the photographer. I'm also just worried about the white. The delineation of the fox. It's a fox, isn't it? It's an Arctic fox. The delineation of the body or the body shape. It almost looks like it's going into pure white. And I understand it's a white-out blizzard, and I don't know how people capture these things, and that's why for me it was automatically an award. But I felt like in the post it's possibly just lost the detail that I would like. Just a hint of detail more would have... That is such a difficult thing to handle with this sort of image, with the whites that are here. The bottom of the mouth, and just near the bottom of the mouth, we've got sections of white coming up which almost look like white paper. I don't know if they are. They're probably not, but it has this feeling of lack of information and on top of the head. So, look, I super appreciate how hard these would be to handle. I don't know if I could do it, but at the same time I feel the composition's not quite where I'd want it to be, and that mouth disappearing into the whiteness doesn't work for me in the way it might work for you, Vicky. At 82, I'm saying it's a solid silver. I'm finding reasons to go higher, but I don't know if I could go to gold at this point.
Maybe David might help you. David, you're at silver distinction, 88.
Yeah. The dark nose really brings us in, and it's in fine, sharp focus. We've got the whiskers around there. In fact, all the way back to the ear, it starts to get more bits of snow in the way, but there's clear definition all the way across that head. I like the way it fades away to white. That feels perfectly natural in the whiteout. There's one bit though, we can see feels like it's curled up and most of the body is off to the right. But there is a darker area up to the left that I was a little bit confused by. It gets a bit darker up there and I wasn't sure why. That was the only thing holding me back at this score.
Okay, thank you. Vicky, let's have a summary.
Okay, I think the level of detail that the photographer has managed to capture under such difficult conditions really does need to be rewarded a little more. If you have a look just into the mouth, the delicate pink of the mouth and the teeth, they're actually visible. And in those conditions, I think that is very well done. So please think again, have another look at what the photographer has managed to achieve, and congratulations to them for a beautiful print.
Great, thank you. Vicky holds her score, everyone else re-scores. Thank you. It's currently at 86. 84. Is that right? 84. 84, my apologies. By majority. Great. We now have a silver distinction at 88. Thank you. Good discussion. Take it away, Mr. Bill Beckman. Do we want a blank screen?
We have a blank screen, please. Thank you very much to Vicky Bell, who's needed elsewhere. She's